Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I'm a tired puppy again tonight. One good thing about being a tired puppy, most nights you sleep good that way. Turn that rascal on a little bit. Try this one over here. I better take my meds or Grandma will whoop me. Maybe I won't take them. Well, she ain't here, so I'll go ahead and take them. I have to not take them when I'm at home. Oh, damn. What a day. Got a couple of things I'm going to cover on it. But right off the bat, dadgummit, what was your name? We'll have to look here. Let me pause you a minute. Okay. Dadgummit. Alright, here it is. It's American Nomad that posted it. He says, my company does a lot of, let me bring up the whole thing. Got truck running while my dinner's cooking. Let me check that dinner. I heard it beeping. Alright, I'm back with you. I'm parked on a ramp of a rest area. I hate doing that, but you do what you have to do. Trying to see what's going on back here with the blinkety blink lights. Hopefully they ain't trying to run everybody off. Now this driver that came in, they got plenty of room, but he's driving all scared. That's alright. It's better too slow than too fast. We had another one, TMI. He thought it was a racetrack. I got some stories to talk to you about from today. First, American Nomad. He posted on my video about open the doors, and he says, my company does a lot of drop and hook, and the loads are already sealed at a lot of places, so you have no idea how it's loaded, or if you get sent to relay a load from another driver who may be out of time or whatever. That brings up a question you might have an answer to. If you don't mind. Hey, that one's running a little fast. Imagine that. Say I pick up a load from a shipper, and I have to sign the bill of lading, but I don't have the hours to run it all the way to wherever, and I have to relay it to another driver. Now they have the load and the bill with my signature, and something happens to the load. Is it on me because I had to sign the bill of lading? The answer should be no. Especially with your company doing this on a routine basis. If something happened with today's computers and everything else and all this, it should be very easily to prove that you relayed it. So no, it shouldn't be on you at all. Over here where I'm at, we have local drivers that pick up trailers and go load them. Now they're not sealed or anything, not these. We do have a couple others that are. And it's not a big deal. The thing that always bothered me about your scenario. And this guy's scared to death just creeping in here. Was what if I picked it up down towards the border and there was something illegal in it? Are you going to be held liable? Because I've used to run the border a lot. Matter of fact, when I was running Ford Freight, one of my favorite runs was Detroit down to New Gallus. Really, truck driver, you needed them Jake brakes like that? So the answer should be no. However, there's nothing rolled in stone and there ain't no guarantees. In your case, where you're just passing off the load and whatnot, then no, you should not be held liable if another driver is powering that unit. First off is he's the one that's attached, so if he wrecks or whatever, it's obvious who was attached to it. If they get it to a warehouse and it's short or whatnot, then he's the one that's attached to it. When it comes up to short loads and all this stuff, it is common practice for us to be forced to sign that the driver counted. And we didn't count shit. The driver verified. We didn't verify shit. So that's just a ploy that they have tried for years. I wouldn't sweat it. I wouldn't worry about it at all. So, now that's just my opinion. Like I said though, when I picked up around the borders, and even today when I go down to El Paso or Laredo or any of that, and you back into one of these warehouses, you really don't have a clue what they're putting on your trailer. So you could be hauling something illegal. That has always concerned me. And we used to write on there SL/SC, shipper load, shipper count. Most of them would scratch it out. Really? Because they wanted you. It's an insurance thing. Especially when I was hauling produce. It's an insurance scam is all it is. So I don't know if that answered you or not, but technically, no, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. On a simple signing the bill of lading and all that and passing the load off, that should not be an issue whatsoever. Being held accountable, what are they going to do to you? If you sign this and the bill of lading that it was all there and you pass a load along, how are they going to hold you accountable? I've never been charged for missing freight. It's always gone back to the manufacturer. So now damaged freight's a whole different ballgame. But if the freight got damaged in transit, who's to say if you did it or if they did it? Which is another pet peeve of mine, is the way drivers bounce these trailers through holes and over curbs and everything else, and that freight just falling all over the damn place. And I've seen some of them backing into warehouses. I just shake my head. It's obvious what they did. Then when you talk to them, oh, it must have been the way they loaded it. No, it must have been the way you was driving. So there we go. Let's see. There was something I wanted to add to that, and I got right in my mouth and I missed it. I'm thinking about my dinner back there. I think I'm going to go have my way with it. I'll be back. Alright, folks. I'm back with you. Kind of, sort of, almost, maybe. I got to admit, that was worst dinners I've had in a truck in a while. It was frozen breakfast burritos. Cheap kind you get from Walmart. You get what you pay for, right? Now I hope I don't pay for getting cheap. Okay. Let me get back to the comments. Alright, I answered American Nomad. Now here was another one. They posted this on taking out the dumpster, which was a Christian video. I don't understand putting it on here, but this was Zach P. He says, do trainers who train 2 people at once allow you to sleep for at least 8 hours after driving? I'm here to tell you. One time I heard here a while back, not that long ago, about a trainer training 2 people. I thought they was talking smack. I've never heard of it other than that one time. Never seen it. Don't understand it. And to be quite honest with you, I don't agree with it. There is no way that if it's a husband and wife team, which is what I'd heard about before, then maybe. But personally, I think they should be separated. To make someone a decent truck driver and give them any chance of making a good truck driver, you need this one-on-one time. You don't need to be sharing your attention between 2 people. I don't see it. So to answer your question, I ain't got a clue. I do know that we have laws that you have to abide by on your hours. And regardless, I don't see them being able to break it. I am wondering, if you have 3 people in that truck, where the hell you all 3 sleeping when you stop? Now that driver, that trainer, he's only allowed 14 hours. So okay, he could spend 7 hours with this one driving and 7 hours with that one driving. But then he's out hours. Now he could stay on duty, not driving, for as long as he needs to or wants to. That's fact. We don't have to agree with it, but that's fact. He just can't drive after 14 hours. Now the whole idea of having a trainer out there is if one of these rookies screw up, he's supposed to be able to take over that truck and go. At least get it to a safe haven, whatever. They obviously are going to be using a split sleeper berth on these 2 drivers. That's a good way to confuse them right off the bat. I just don't see any good scenario for 1 trainer and 2 students. And if you're looking at being in that situation, I tell you what, I think you're going to get shortchanged. I don't think you're going to get the training that you really need. I don't know the ins and outs of how they're doing it and all that. I don't see any good out of it. What say ye, some of you older truck drivers? What do y'all think? Y'all see anything good out of one trainer and 2 students in one truck? And like I said, when the truck stops for the 10 hours or whatever, where the hell is all 3 of you gonna sleep? I ain't sharing my part sack with nobody except Mama. Okay, maybe her puppy dog if he's the good boy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Timothy, and I can't pronounce your last name, Timothy, so don't get mad at me when I mispronounce your stuff. But he said, hello, Papa Joe, we're looking good today. Thank you, always do. And he says, wow, I did enjoy, and I admit I had forgotten about that. I'm not sure what he forgot. This was on opening doors, I guess, about opening doors and freight falling on you. I'm not sure. He made several comments on the mountaintop dinner. Let's see. He talking about it's called cruise control. I'm not sure what I said. Must have been following them. Dude, the mountains I was in and stuff, no, there ain't no cruise control. If you're using cruise control where we was, coming through them mountains, you damn fool. Let's see. He says, cause you know only a half teaspoon of meat in a wing. Chicken wings got no taste. He's going on about my deal there. He says, cornbread, fried chicken, peas, bread, rhubarb pie. Oh man. That must be what he was talking about. He had forgot was them old meals that I got talking about Mama used to cook. Did one here on Some Don't Get It. That was another Christian video from quite a while back. And I will answer that one in a video. So Robert, you got a rebuttal to yours coming in a video. There's Mama. Hold on. Alright folks, I'm back with you. Grandma did want to flirt with me before she went to bed. Tell me what a sexy old man I was. Well, being that she's a, damn it, what is they call them? I forgot now. But she's a few years older than me. So, we got a little joke going on about that. Damn it, there's a cougar. She's a cougar. Damn, truck. It's a Swift, it figures. Dumbass. You almost swerved into the ass end of me debating on parking back there or not. I swear, I got stories about today. Let's see. Stanley, he's saying, he just said, I just started, I'm 51. All my family drove, but the best word came from you. God bless you. Well, God bless you too, brother, and good luck. I hope you do good out here. I'm not going to like being parked on this ramp. There's too much stupid out here. I got stories about today. Let's see. two people with a trainer. That one gets me. Let's see. Here's our pop. Said, amen, Papa Joe. The best trucking job I ever had ended on a Friday. When the boss handed me my check, said, don't come back on Monday. We're out of business. They'll do it to you, folks. Then he also noticed Fu Manchu's gone. It's only hair. It grows back. Yeah. Any place that I ain't worried about it, it grows back. The places I want it to grow, it won't. Now, Mark, he said, happy St. Patrick's Day. I think you're a little bit early, bro. Ain't that like the 17th or something? I don't know. But anyhow, that was the gist of them. Now today, I am on my way to, man, my mind is shot. Where am I going? Buddha. Damn. I could have swore I said that earlier. I bet half of you was telling me, Buddha there, old man. Yeah, I'm going to Buddha. To me, I run down 69, 75 into Dallas, and then I get on 35. 69, 75, from the state line all the way down to the Mexican border is city traffic to me. I mean, listen to that out there. This is what they call the country, and it's a steady flow of traffic. It's crazy. So to me, looks like that house trailer moved up there. I might be fixing to move up front. What I just might do. Don't mind me, I'm eyeballing up there to see if I want to do this or not. I don't want to move from here and lose the spot I got. We started, well, no, it started out on 75. And there, you know how we get running little packs. We're not talking, we're not running together, just that's how it happens. With all the little towns, the stoplights, the trucks, you'll wind up where there's a few of you running together for a little while. And there was 3 of us running together. We all could run basically the same. We're coming through a little town. I was in the front. I fell over to the left to get around some cars up there. We made the stoplight. I'm in the left lane. These other 2 trucks, they make it catch up to me. They're in the right lane. Now, we've done ran long enough that I have a clue how they're running. And I know that front truck, I know I can basically outrun both of them once I'm rolling. And we already had it proved in the last little town that that guy can take off faster than me. The second guy over there, he just sucking hind tit, but he can take off faster than me too. I'm heavy. Well, the loaded. Well, I'm not too light, but we're talking about the load. So we take off. And he was daydreaming, so I got to jump on him. And I'm almost in front of him, enough to come over. I hit my right turn signal to come over. I already know that they can take off and walk away from me. Instead of letting me over, he gasses on it. Now he's pulling on up there. The third truck, there's almost enough room once this guy gets past me. Almost enough room for me to come over. My signal light's still on. I'm trying to tell him, let me get the hell out of y'all's way. He's gassing on it hard. And I'm looking at him. And it's one of them things where it's like, screw you, I'm passing you on the right. Okay, I turned the signal light off. I got mine on the floor, and I'm slowly gaining speed. And the first guy, he's pulling away. This guy's pulling up. They're both going to pass me on the right. Cool. Number 2 gets up there, and he's almost got enough room to come over in the left lane. Screw you. I'm not going back out of it to let you over. If you couldn't have let out of it for a second back there and let me get out of the way the right way, I'm not going to have you pass me on the right and then me back out of it so you can go to the left and stare at me going by like, why are you in this lane? You should be over here. Screw you. Well, then he tried the old wiggle wagon deal. I'm not backing out of it, so he whips that truck. He damn near hit my hood. I still didn't let out of it. I was going to let him hit me. And that's how aggravated they had me. A little common courtesy on either one of their parts, and I would have moved over. But yet those are the kind of drivers that want to bitch about the truck being in the left lane and they're having to pass on the right. Well, if you can't do this and this, you ought to be in the right lane. Well, if you had 1 ounce of common courtesy in you, I would have been in the right lane. And being you don't want to extend common courtesy to me, why in the world do I want to extend it to you? Really? Kind of aggravating the way some of them act and think out here. All right, we got on into Dallas. An hour or 2 later, it took a little bit. I don't know, I wasn't keeping track of time. Now we got the electric signs that are telling us that major accident, 2 right lanes on southbound 75 are shut down by the Beltway. We got like 5 lanes of traffic. I do not have a clue where the Beltway is on 75 South, and I go through there quite often. I don't memorize it. I ain't got a clue. I'm in the 2nd lane from the right. Yes, I know it's blocked somewhere down yonder, but it was flowing pretty good, and I'm passing quite a few trucks that are over there. They're giving me that go to hell look. I do not understand why truck drivers think that when you're losing a lane or lane's blocked or whatever, 5 miles back here before you get to it, everybody should get over in this other lane. Why? That makes no sense. Use all the lanes until you get closer to the spot. Then everybody just one than the other. That's how it's supposed to work. Oklahoma even has a little sign that says merge now, state law. So there's several of us. I mean, both these, all the lanes, it's Dallas evening rush hour. All the lanes were full. Nobody was just jumping over there with the truck drivers. I didn't either. As we got closer, I started trying to move over to the left. They don't want to let me. Okay. Now there was 2 or 3 trucks there that there was almost enough room. They wasn't keeping tight. And I would hit my left turn signal because there was almost enough room for me to get over. And lo and behold, all 3 of them gassed on it. They're going to block me in the right lane. We all know that it's closed up the road here somewhere. It ought to be getting pretty close. I just started laughing. My lane's still flowing pretty good. They get up beside me, and I'm going to laugh at them. And every one of them had something awful damn interesting out that window. Until they just got past me where I couldn't see them. Couldn't even look me in the eye. They knew they'd done wrong. Couldn't even look me in the eye. Like, you sorry piece of work. We got on up there, and now on the next hill, we can see the accident, all the lights, all the pretty stuff going on. I got my left turn signal on. They ain't wanting to work with me at all. I eased past these 3 trucks. There was 2 cars here that jumped over. You got them little cone things for the HOV lane. They went over those. These 2 cars went over into the hammer lane. And I just followed them, and I made him hit his brakes, the big truck. I don't think he liked me very well. But I came on over. Thank you very much. And then I went over one more and got in the hammer lane. And I walked on out of it. Now, I don't know. Would you call that me having an attitude? Or is it just the attitude of these drivers that they have absolutely no common sense, common courtesy out here anymore? I have gotten more common courtesy out of four-wheelers flashing and letting me over, slowing down and letting me over, than I get out of my brother trucker out here. And that's a crying shame. It really is. So, yeah, I'm sure there'll be some get on here and call me bad names, but it is what it is. If you want courtesy, you have to extend courtesy. It's just that simple. And with that, I got one more video to make to answer Robert. And that's a video all of its own. Y'all remember, God loves you, and so do I. Even when you get me upset, even when I get you upset, even when you force me to drive by your rules, which means to hell with everybody, I'm the one that's important. It is what it is. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.